everyone, how's it going? We'll be continuing our double header with our final game number 3 using the same Jammy HP deck as we saw in the previous video, which you should check out if you haven't yet. For those of you who are new, the runner's grip is actually physically covered up during the double header, so during gameplay I have absolutely no idea of what's in my opponent's grip. So yeah, one final thing is that you might have noticed that in this entire doubleheader series, my voice has been very echoey. That's because I forgot to plug my microphone in, so I'm using my laptop's recording device, which causes a lot of echo. My apologies for that. Hopefully the audio is bearable, or at least audible. And as always, sit back and enjoy. Oh! That's Jammy HB's worst nightmare.
You think he's on blackmail spam, is that?
I mean, it might not even be blackmail. I've seen Valencia lists without blackmail. Sounds crazy, but...
Most of them don't have it, as far as I can tell.
So, I like your opening hand, apart from the fact that he has no ice, and we might be susceptible to siphons. But I don't think he's on Siphon Valencia.
We could keep it in blue level and play the assembly lines.
Yes.
And hope.
That's what I'm thinking. I think it's a fine hand.
That's the hope, yeah. It's just like Desperado Valencia or something.
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
thinking it's Desperado Valencia. Probably without blackmails. Okay, so blue level.
Right, okay.
And AL.
Yeah, and Architect HQ. Or do you prefer R&D? How scared are we of Siphon?
That's a very good question. I have no idea actually. But first thing, would you prefer having one extra credit at the cost of ditching one card?
I think I would keep the cards if it were me.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I would risk it and go for R&D. I mean,
yeah.
The cards in HQ are not too high value, I would say.
Yeah, we have 2 Jacksons, so we'll risk it.
I'm inclined. Yeah, the only way this could go wrong is if he's running Siphon, or Lamprey, or Baguette, or all the nasty. More would be bad. Okay, it is Desperado Valencia.
Okay,
Running
so...
HQ.
Right.
Okay.
Please don't steal beta test.
Please don't trash the other Jackson. I don't mind stealing the bit. Oh, okay. That's okay, I guess.
I slightly mind.
Blue level?
Blue level. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You don't want Itchy at the bottom of the server, but I much rather reserve the vanilla for remote.
So we could just vanilla the remote and take the risk on Jackson? I don't know.
That seems pretty bad. I mean, you do have friends, so it's not that bad, but... Yeah, it's a pretty close call. I would personally put something on... But I don't like Itchy on HQ either. Yeah, go for the remote. Yeah, the problem is, if he runs HQ here, you're not raising the Itchy anyway, so... I think you're right. Vanilla goes on the remote. I do agree that we need a gear chunk in the remote, so we can't put vanilla on HQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite annoying though, because if he wants to click for credits, he's just gonna run HQ a bunch and trash our second Jackson.
Yeah, I think I would run the hand if I was him. That's.
I mean, after blue level, why not?
Yeah. Well, then maybe he thinks we don't have any because we iced the remote.
That's very true, yes. It does look that way.
Okay.
Anyway, this is an Anarch matchup, which usually indicates that we want to win sooner rather than later.
Yeah, that's why we're vanillaing the remote. We just...
Yeah, I think we can't really go wrong with Itchy on the remote and jamming stuff behind it. Although I'm not sure how good Itchy is on the remote. I would much prefer it on the central.
Like,
well, it was bound to happen. We have friends. Okay, this is interesting.
Yeah.
So, no paperclip just yet. Might have one in hand. Hard to say.
We could draw once.
I'm thinking we need to draw. Let's open our options. Nice. That's a nice card. I think we need to jam the Caprice in the remote sooner rather than later. He's just going to keep running HQ.
Do you want to Ichi it as well, or do that next turn?
That's a big question. I'm inclined to hold off the Ichi for now. If he shows us paperclip, at least then we can put Ichi there and kill the paperclip when he comes forward. I don't know.
Yeah. So we'll put the Caprice and then just play the hedge fund.
Yes.
Okay, we're rich.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is giving us the option to Ichi R&D, if need be, or HQ.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, because Ichi is not the ideal ice on server 2 right now. I would like to see an Enigma, maybe a Fairchild, Turing.
Yeah, during any stuff. Okay.
Right, so we just rest the vanilla. No
Yeah.
Caprice. I think it's quite telling that he's running the remote instead of holding off something. It
Do we
probably means he doesn't have blackmail. I think we're not defending this Caprice, are we? Given what's in our hand.
No. Yeah, I guess he just thought it was an agenda.
No, I mean, it does look like an agenda from the other side of the table. But
Yeah.
at least it baits our Parasite and stuff. Alright, so drawing will be awkward here because once we get agendas, it's, hard to defend them. But I think we need to draw. We can't do anything with the cards in our hand.
Oh.
Blue level is so risky. I think I will hold off for the next turn. I will just draw again.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess we are putting one of them on HQ.
I think Will just so that he doesn't keep running it.
Yeah.
Lateral.
Wow. Can you not look at how deck is? Yeah, he knows we're playing Jammy HP. So far, I must say he's playing this Valencia deck pretty well. He's putting out so much pressure on us.
Yeah, he's everything that.
So, Fem, Peddler, Scrubber, Rebirth. Are we afraid of Rebirth?
Yeah. Probably when he has a medium or something.
Yeah, so we do want to keep the Ichi in hand for Archives. On the other hand, he has a Mimic now, so we need Ichi for R&D as well. Right, I think I'll click once blue level, depending on what we draw.
Okay.
Probably blue level.
Probably blue level, and okay, we have a Fairchild. So.
So I want to save the Ichi in our hand to ice Archives. I think HQ and Archives are fairly safe with Ichi, which is a very annoying ice for even a Mimic ice cover rig to break.
Yes.
And R&D can be taken care of with double Architect for the most part. That leaves Fairchild for the remote. That's how I think the ice should be distributed.
Yeah, I agree.
The question is, which ice do we install on our last click? I'm inclined to hold the Ichi back because he might not rebirth into Omar.
So Fairchild now, or?
Yeah, it's either Fairchild or Architect on R&D. I think Fairchild is fine. If we draw an ice next turn, we can double ice and go for the Vitruvius. Seems okay.
Alright. Let's see.
Yeah, the worst case right now is if he blind runs R&D and has a medium on the Peddler. But he blind runs HQ.
And steals the Vitruvius.
Please no. Please no. We've had way too many agendas stolen from HQ today.
Yes. Okay, I guess the trace, yep.
Not much point in tagging and braining, I guess. Not for 10 credits.
Oh no, not for 10, no. Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Yeah, 1 is fine. 3 and 4 to be safe. We can do this.
Yeah, we can do this, guys.
That's what the Ichi was for. Make sure you only has 1 run.
Yeah.
Okay. Dodge a bullet there. Last click. Please don't install Blue Moose.
Oh god, yeah.
I mean, I imagine he would have if he has drawn it by now. So, Probably not. What's he thinking? Alright, so we actually have another option here. We can put Ichi
Ichi.
on the... Yeah.
Yeah, and push. Yeah.
Let's see what we draw. Architect.
Okay.
Yeah, not the best ice right now, but Ichi and Vitruvius seems okay.
Yeah. And what's the other click? Install on archives or just take a credit?
It's going to be an expensive server, isn't it? I might be inclined to take credit, but drawing might be good as well.
Yeah, we could draw for a better ice or...
It's unlikely given how many ice we've drawn already.
Yeah. The alternative is, I guess, Ichi, Vitruvius, and just ice R&D again.
Let's not discount the option of advancing the Vitruvius, because how safe is that?
Well, he can get it at the loss of his Mimic.
Yeah. And we don't really want to telegraph it. Yeah, given that he's really 2 agenda points, I think, yeah, let's not advance it.
So, install Ichi.
And credit.
Just take a credit.
Yeah.
It's the most efficient, I guess.
Breaking news. Clicking for credits is good. Oh, he does run it.
He just wants it so hard.
Well,
Yeah.
you have to pay for that.
Please click the Ichi and don't have a decoder. That's all we ask.
If
of you.
he lets the Mimic get if he lets it get trashed, our architects become super value. So
Yeah,
he
it's
can't
not
afford
like.
to.
So do we boost this at all?
Surely not. I don't see any reason for us to.
If he has a black orchestra on the peddler, can he actually break this?
That's a good point. That would cost him 8 of his 10 credits, right? 2 to install, and at least 6 to break. So we need to put him on 7 credits, which means trace 3, I think.
Yeah. Do you think will he pay it if we do? I think we could do a trace 3. I think if he takes tag, he'll have to clear it.
Yes. I mean, usually I'm not a big fan of throwing away money as Jammy HB, but pumping the trace by 2 is kind of okay, and slows him down a bit, which I'm fine with.
Yeah, I just really don't want to lose this agenda.
Yeah, we can't go 0-4.
No. Yeah, okay.
Question is, does he continue?
No, he doesn't want it.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. Right, that's nice.
Score.
Score. R&D still vulnerable if he chooses to run it.
Yeah, I'm looking at oh
Yeah.
gosh, yeah, that's the worst case. Oh,
the
gosh. Yeah, rebirth to Omar. So the good news is we have 2 ice in our hand that we can use. The bad news is they're not very good ice at this point.
They don't do anything much, yeah. We may have to install them anyway if we don't draw a better one. Okay. Does he just run it now? He's probably too scared of Fairchild, yeah.
Yeah, he can't run it now.
Okay.
Please, ice.
So
Oh, that's ice.
do we put that on?
Okay, so I definitely want 1 click for Adonis. I guess we can jam it first.
Yeah, and the other 2 for ice.
So, assuming we want to res the Adonis and the Fairchild to protect it, that's 10 credits.
Yeah, I don't think he'll run the remote, to be honest.
True that. Yeah, the thing is, a single architect's really not enough.
Enigma R&D and Architect Archives.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
That keeps him out in the short term. Well, stops him doing more than one.
Yeah, I don't quite like Enigma on R&D because it's going to be blank fairly soon with York coming out. I'm
Yeah,
fairly sure he has a York on Peddler, but it's better than nothing. We can go for it.
yeah. See what he does. If he keeps him out in the short term, it's something. Okay, going for that.
Yep.
It's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, once he finds blue moves, it's going to be really hard because our ice just doesn't tax him out enough.
Yeah, I mean, that run was free for him.
Oh yeah, it was. Damn.
Yeah, literally free. Okay, so
Yeah, so he's still scared of the Fairchild. Daily cost. Alright. Res the Adonis, and off we go.
draw once for a better ice.
Yeah.
Gives him another access, which is a shame.
Yeah, giving him 3 accesses right now, I'm not very keen on that. He's almost certainly Omaring click 1 next turn.
So should we architect the archives? Hedge fund.
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah, it's very slow for us though. It's not good either way.
No, it's not.
But yeah, I'm not sure actually. It's very close. Both plays sound equally bad.
So the other one is draw and hope we find.
Yes, because we know it's not an agenda.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, the slower play is just architect the bin, hedge fund, click for money, and then purge after. But it's very slow.
Okay, so I'm inclined to actually draw because you have CVS in the deck.
That's true. Okay.
That is something.
So we still go the architect on archives, do you think?
Yes. And then hedge fund.
Then hedge fund will risk another turn with just the Enigma.
Yes. No, Enigma's fine because he doesn't have enough money for installing York for now. So we're fine with it for now.
Yeah, he probably won't run 2 ice when he's got this little money. Probably just set. Yeah.
Okay, he's drawing, so I don't think he's doing Omar this turn, which is good. So purging is always an option. I would try not to do that because you have friends in CVS, but it is always an option. Giving him 3 accesses right now doesn't seem good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Paperclip. Good to know. You don't have arc knockdown, sadly. Oh, that's not what you want to see.
Do you think draw first click?
The question is, do we want to purge? I guess 2 virus counters is a bit too few to purge. Yeah, let's draw.
Okay.
That is something.
It's a thing. It's good with our Ichis.
Yeah, the HE is in the wrong server though, but I like Batty on remote.
It's good for push once we get something to push with.
I would. Okay, so the option here is either Eli R&D Batty in remote, or Eli R&D and draw.
Yeah, they're the 2 options.
I think I prefer drawing because HQ seems safe for now.
Yeah, he probably won't bother running HQ.
So we draw first.
So
that's okay. Yeah, Eli on R&D.
Yeah.
That food makes me wish we had the Batty on the remote. Then we can.
It's okay if it lives. We could probably push it if it.
Yeah, the thing is, if we push it next turn, we. Oh crap! He's running HQ, isn't he?
He wants HQ.
Damn. Got caught. Got caught.
God is Rufus.
I would hope he has no reason to run HQ.
Yeah, it's still 3 credits, so well, actually, it's net of 1 credit. God, everything is so cheap. Oh, okay.
So that's the York setup, which I'm pretty sure means that he has a York on Peddler. Interesting that he didn't drop the Parasite before playing that Ready Ice. How many cards does he have left in hand?
He has only one card, so maybe that's a good card.
Maybe, yeah. Called it.
That's the Yogg.
Now he can run anything. He's just constrained by money. Okay.
Yeah. I
let's-
guess
Yeah.
res it. Yeah. Try and tax.
Yeah, the only thing we can do now is to tax him. Yeah, we are basically relying on CVS to win us the game now, I think. Because if we purge, he's just gonna lock us with medium again.
Three accesses.
Please, CVS, you are in there somewhere. No? No agendas
No,
either.
He's still a bit poor. That's our saving grace.
That's kind of bad. Oh! How good is that?
It's a thing.
I don't know how good that is, honestly.
We can't really caprice the centrals because he can open. Unless we caprice archives, which feels kind of ludicrous.
Yeah, that's stretching it. Okay, so here's the Yogg, which means pushing in the remote's going to be a lot harder, though we do have Batty. I think we want to put the Batty in the remote now.
For sure, yeah.
I mean, unless we're purging. But...
that's the other... I mean...
The thing is, there are two non-fresh cards on R&D, so...
If he wants to run it, maybe we just let him then.
Yeah. So...
Are we using friends to get back Caprice and Jackson?
I think we need to save the friends for CVS.
Yeah.
I don't think we need Caprice this game. Because of Omar.
Yeah, I was thinking of the remote for Caprice.
I think a single Batty does the job, I would like to say.
Yeah,
if we Batty the Yogg, he's not getting through.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, of course, it comes down to winning one side game, which, as we saw last game, was not a good idea.
We're very good at, yeah. Okay, so that goes in the remote. And then what do we just click in for money?
Yeah, that seems bad, but I don't see anything else we can do. Or we could jam the food. Is it too early? Probably. We still need to rest a lot of ice.
Yeah, I think we'll keep our money. We'll give him one more turn and...
In that case... Ah, this sucks. Yeah, I guess we click for credits. I mean, the other option is purging, but I don't really like that because we are not going to draw agendas anytime soon.
See what he does.
Yeah, the bright side is if he runs archives now, he's going to be poor. So that opens the scoring window for us. I don't think he can afford to do that. And anyway, he knows that we're not going to draw agendas anytime soon. If I were him, I wouldn't run... Yeah, I would not run R&D again.
I think I would just draw a bunch of stuff.
This makes our next turn really awkward.
Next turn, we can try and just push the food. Oh, he's running. Okay.
Okay.
Resident Eli
that's
on
fine, yeah. Get a paperclip out. Wait,
he
can't afford to... Yeah, he can't afford to go all the way. Yeah, that's good. That's a wasted clip.
Yeah,
oh wait,
just
no, he
clicks.
clicked through it. Yeah, that's pretty smart.
Yeah. It's not too bad because he's seen the top two.
Yeah,
so...
we still res the architect here.
We do, yeah. Probably don't bother resing the Enigma.
It might come in useful later if we trash the Yogg.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Still no agendas or CVS?
No, assembly line.
Okay. This might be the breaking point where we cave into the purge.
It might well be, yeah.
I really don't like it, but Turing. Yeah, that's not good. That's useless here. So I the way I see it is either jam double advance or purge.
Yeah. If we purge, what's he gonna do? Probably just
He's
draw.
gonna find his blue moose. We give him 1 free turn to set up.
I mean, it probably still comes down to the side game either way, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, because if we score the food now, we are committing to not purging for 2 turns, which is a bit much.
I think we'll purge now. I think you're right. Phew.
Yeah, I don't like purging when there's so many stale cards on R&D, non-agendas, because we need one more agenda to win.
Yeah.
Once he gets blue moose, I don't see how we are going to win this game, to be honest. Okay. Is it jam double advance time?
I think so, and we just really try and win the side game. And
Right.
obviously he can't actually break the thing with... Oh no, he can because he has Ice Carver. Never mind that.
We are batting the Yonk away, right? So
Yeah, he can still click the Fairchild if he runs first click.
he could.
He would lose. He would lose like his entire... If we fire the Batty and trash Yogg, he would then have to allow the Ichi to fire entirely if he wants to click Fairchild.
I'm more than happy to trash his medium and mimic if...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he would do that. I think he would click the Ichi in that case. So
Yeah.
I think it's worth a try. And if he gets the food and loses his whole rig, then I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. My only big issue is if we lose the Batty side game.
Oh yeah, I mean,
In that
that's
case,
the...
then, yeah, the friends would be really nice right here for Caprice. Right, we'll see what he does. Yeah, we just had to pick a fight with the person who knows Jamie HP the most. Inside out, upside down. Also, I think we can mock him at this point for not finding Blue Moose. Fairly sure he has 3 copies in the deck and hasn't found it yet.
Yeah, I think we have to push just because it's not getting better for us. That's
No, once he finds Blue Moose, I think we just auto lose the game because Blue Moose gives him 2 credits a turn, Desperado gives him 1 with the bad pup. He can run every single turn and lock R&D. I don't see us winning from that.
Mhm.
So yeah, we are really on a timer. But the good news is, okay, side game time.
Right.
Wait, do we fire it now? We can afford to let him...
The problem is if he breaks it and then we fire it and trash the Yogg, he still gets the agenda by clicking Fairchild. Whereas if we don't let him break and we win, he then has to either click it or he loses all his programs.
I just realized I didn't think this through very well. What are we batting here again?
If we... Oh, I see what you mean.
I did not realize, yeah, he could break with Mimic and then click with Fairchild. Oh, that's a lot worse than I thought. Yeah, what are we batting here?
It would probably be the Yogg, wouldn't it?
I would think so, but we have a bunch of Architects on Centrals. Although he might have the second Mimic ready anytime. Yeah, I guess it has to be the Yogg.
First we have to win it.
Alright, let's play the side game.
So what should we bid here? He might bid 2. He has just
I'm not
about
gonna
any-
advise you on it this time.
Oh, you're just gonna make me decide.
Patchy.
Okay, we can look equally foolish when I lose this one. I feel tempted by the really cheeky 0.
it is really tempting. Yes. Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Table flip. Table flip.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Today's just not our day, I don't think. Wow.
So there's no point resing this.
Yeah, there's no point.
Breaks it for free.
So, you know at the top right of your screen, there's a button that says concede. It's looking pretty tempting right about now.
Yeah, there's also a button that says 8 spectators.
Yeah, and maybe a couple hundred more on my channel.
Let's just see what happens. We have friends for both our side guys.
I'm depressed.
Yeah.
That can't happen. Okay, so our R&D is still locked. I believe there are 1 or 2 more stale cards on R&D. So, wow.
3 biotics for a food later.
There are a lot of agendas in our deck now.
Yes.
What's the plan?
We could, I don't know, we probably have to put the other Eli on R&D. And then friends stuff back into the remote.
Seems fair. Yeah. Eli credit friends, maybe?
Yeah, we trash the Enigma now.
The thing is, if we do win the Batty side game and trash the Yogg,
Yeah.
that Enigma could be useful, but we are not very rich. So
Yeah.
it's pretty close.
Also, what are we friendsing back? Are we getting both our side games, or are we getting some money as well?
That's a good question. Jackson, I think we should get Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson and Batty, or Caprice?
Batty?
Difficult.
Oh man, that's a really, really tough call. Okay,
Batty doesn't keep him out of the remote,
No.
does it? Still.
And friendsing back both red cards is not good because he's just gonna run it again
Yeah.
and dismantle it. So I think we get Caprice and Jackson.
Yeah, so we trash the Enigma then, because we're not trying to kill his Yogg.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah.
We do need the
Okay.
money. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Yeah, it might be that win con now is win 4 side games in a row, but actually, would Adonis be better? I just realized that win cons actually triple biotic into stuff. So we do need the money, but losing Jackson kind of hurts. I guess we'd still take Jackson for now.
Jackson in the remote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can find another Adonis another time, I guess. But yeah, it does seem like we need to win off biotics at this point.
Don't know if he'll bother running the remote or not. He's a bit poor.
Yeah, I mean, most likely we're just gonna pop Jackson when he goes for R&D at this point. Oh wait, actually, do we? Probably not.
He's going for the hand, fair enough.
That's fine. Unless he has Bagat.
It's still fine, to be honest. Is he going to over?
Alright,
No.
we're done.
He's just going to install that. Food! Aha!
Jam double advance?
Yeah, I guess. We're really poor, but I think we have to try it.
Yeah, I mean, we are not even bothering with the Fairchild at this point. Yeah, that's our only way to win. Let's go for it.
Yeah, do it. So what do we
Alright,
get back with Jackson?
yeah, good question. Definitely one Jackson, friends,
Yeah,
and
and
something.
assembly lines maybe.
I would not. I would rather not. I would get something that's not trashable.
Hedge fund.
Yeah, either hedge or blue.
I think we want the money more than the draw.
I agree.
Hedge Jackson, friends.
Okay, so he's gonna start next turn with 5 credits. That's at least 2 runs on the Ichi. Yeah, it's fine, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
We're just
Be
gonna
more-
lose the side game anyway, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, we expect to lose, so we can jam it and take a risk.
Alright, let's decide our side bid in advance. 0, 1, or 2.
3.
I like 3. That's the well-known Chris Dyer play.
So we tried 1 the first time and we lost, and we tried 0 this time and we lost. So it would be logical to try 2 and lose.
Yeah, and it seems like he will predict that, so 2 sounds good. I like 2.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get the full set of losses.
That is at the same time amusing and epically embarrassing.
It's contagious though. Once you start losing side games, you continue losing them.
Yeah. I played HB so that we don't have to play side games. What is this? Scrubber medium deja vu sucker. Are we worried about deja vu? Double parasite? No, he has no suckers. It's fine.
I mean, we're worried about everything, but not this turn.
That did give him 1 credit though, which is annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can run it actually 3 times. Well, I guess twice. You can't really play a fair side game on the 3rd time.
Yeah. Take a credit. Yep, 2
Da-da-da.
runs. Okay. We're just gonna res the Caprice here. Right, so as we agreed prior, this is gonna be a bid of 2. It's gonna bid 2 as well, and my head is gonna
And
hit
we-
my desk.
Gonna hit the desk and yeah. There we go.
Oh.
Huzzah! We did not lose.
But we have problems now. We have to decide our next bid. Oh no, he's going for R&D.
Yeah, he's
That's
just
fair.
gonna. R&D's fresh, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
But it's also
It is.
really expensive. And it could be a CVS. It's still out there.
Yeah, it's also very dense though. It's got 5 agendas.
But hey, I'm pretty happy with this because now we're at match point and we have the winning bounty
Yeah.
in hand.
We got our food, so yeah.
It would be really nice if he does it on HQ here, but something tells me that's not the case.
Yeah, going for R&D. Okay, so he missed. We
Okay,
get an E.
Get that out of the way.
Yeah. Okay, so now we just have to break this R&D lock.
Yeah, I think our objective here is actually to draw through our deck. Draw through the R&D lock and get 6 credits.
Yeah. And if we can find something to shove in the remote, so much the better.
Oh yeah, that would be great as well. So our next turn is almost certainly draw, which is really awkward, but
Yeah, assuming he runs it and sees 2 cards, draw would actually get us past that.
Yeah, because the line of thinking here is, can we? No, we can't rest that, right? Yeah.
We physically can res it. I don't know if we want to.
Wait, that's an E line? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's an
is.
E.
Wait, can he get through if we rest
He's
the E line?
no, it would keep him out.
Because I'm worried that if he clicks, this is going to be a free run, and he can Omar last click, and see 3 cards.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah,
resing
so-
Eli will bring us very far away from winning. This is awkward.
It's so dense, isn't it? That's the.
I think we have to play for the CVS at this point, so I would say no res, because if we res it, we lose the Caprice remote anyway, and that's bad.
So we let him in and hope that he doesn't win, basically.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
we need the money to threaten Baltic at this point, so I'd say this is fine. No, I mean,
Yeah, what would be?
Sorry?
It would be good if we got to biotic money and he started running the hand. I mean, he would, but
Yeah, clicking for 3 credits might be a good play. Of course, it all depends on what he sees here, but R&D is super dense right now. He could just win this turn.
yeah, he could do. It's very dense.
There we go.
There it is.
Please, CVS? Yes? No?
Doesn't look like a CVS.
Damn. Yeah, he's just gonna Omar Archives right now. Damn.
Yeah, that's best, isn't it? He has 2 fresh cards, pretty good chance to win.
Yeah, this was the situation I was fearing the most, but I don't see us winning even if we rest the Eli, so yeah.
Looked like he was thinking about trashing something on that last card.
Could be, yeah.
But then he realised he wouldn't be able to get in.
Yeah. 2 fresh accesses is almost certainly better.
Yeah. So maybe it's Jackson. Maybe that's what he was thinking.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. Well.
That's probably game. Or not.
We escape. Okay, it was Adonis, right.
What's on
do we purge? Oof.
What does purging accomplish? He'll still run R&D. He'll still do the same things again. We are not making progress. That's why I really want him to hit the CVS.
Yeah. So do we just put the Adonis in the remote
and credit? I think that's our play. At least make him feel that we have agendas in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adonis credit. Let's go. If we can res the Adonis, if he doesn't contest it, at least we can purge next turn.
Yeah, we can purge on a res if we get that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem with Blue Moose. Because even if we purge this turn, he's getting 2 passive credits, which allows him to do the same thing he did last turn. We are not going to survive that.
Yeah, with Bad Pub and Desperado, it's basically exactly the same. Okay.
I guess we let through, right? We want to rest the Adonis before.
Yeah, we're 1 credit short of.
We just have to hope we survive this turn. That's
That's the fact that we. I'm hoping he thinks we have the agenda in hand.
Oh yeah, that too for sure.
But what he's actually going to do is just Omar again, isn't he?
I don't see why not, especially if he finds stuff to trash.
Yeah, there's no reason. So he's suiting 2 fresh cards here. Yeah.
Please, CVS? Please? Please? No? Okay, now he actually has to think. Okay,
Well,
he's
no.
not thinking.
He just has to run that.
Why would you? It costs you 4 credits.
Well, it only costs him 2 real credits, doesn't it?
Uh,
He sees 2 fresh cards.
yeah, I'll be very surprised if he doesn't win by now. Seriously.
I've already typed GG, well played. So
So that was the keyboard. Yeah. Serious?
I mean, how can you not win?
Wow!
Oh.
Resin and
Okay,
merge.
I'll
Yeah?
remove the GG, well played.
Oh, that's... Oh,
Yeah,
hedge.
we
Oh,
still have
yeah, we have to purge. Yeah, no question.
things. Yeah, and trash the Turing, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Although that's basically a tell that all the agendas are in R&D. Otherwise, we would have
Yeah,
won.
but he knows, right? Anyway, because we
He
would
was
have won if we.
gambling. He couldn't have known that we didn't have agendas in hand. He couldn't have. He did. He
Now,
wasn't running H2.
yeah, now he does because we would have scored it if we had it. Unless it's the sales team. That's the only thing we could have.
Oh yes, yep, that's very possible.
Because Rufus has done his homework and knows our exact deck. Yeah.
Good man.
Okay, Earthrise, right.
Okay, so I think it's quite important to keep track of number of fresh cards on R&D, or stale cards in this case.
That's 4, is it?
He saw 5 cards. We drew 1, so that's 4. Yes.
It's 4.
So there are 10 cards left under the 4 cards, 4 of which are agendas. That's good to know.
Yeah. We'd like Jackson.
I love to see CVS. Like, CVS will have bailed us out so many times.
Yeah. It's hiding.
Hey, he doesn't run the Adonis, which kind of surprises me.
Yeah. Perhaps he just doesn't want to play side games just to have a chance at trashing it.
True. Okay, so now there are 3 cards left on our R&D.
So hedge fund is obviously 1 click. Is it worth Eliing the archives?
I think it is. You're probably right there, because forcing out the paperclip is quite important.
Yeah.
I think we want to draw through our deck quicker rather than slower, because Blue Moose is going to give him a lot of momentum.
So we draw hedge fund Eli.
Yep, let's draw first. See what we get.
Okay.
Does that change things? Nope, it doesn't.
No.
So now there are 2 cards left on R&D. Yeah, I think we hedge Eli here. Yep, seems good. So next turn there'll be 1 card left on R&D, and we can start mass drawing, I guess.
We could draw through it, yeah, and introduce some doubt then.
Yeah, that's our win con at this point.
Because 3 of our 4 agendas are 3/2s. So the minute we draw past it, he has to think about whether he runs HQ or not.
Yep.
Okay, I guess we res Eli.
Yep, we res it now.
Yeah. So he would have to... Well, in fact, he can't get in at all.
Yep, that's good. He'll probably bounce and go Omar, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. He can Omar and he can click the Eli, but we know he can't win off that, so...
That's good, yep. But yeah, it's the medium token that's the scary thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, in hindsight, good decision to trash the Enigma on R&D. Clearly we didn't need it.
Yeah. We knew that we could never win a Batty side game, so we knew our limitations.
Yep. Right, paper clips out, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Sets him up very nicely. And cast. So he's going to start next turn with 6 credits.
Yes.
All the ice cost 2 to break, which is... Yeah, so he can only get 1 run in. Alright, so we mandatory draw. Interesting card to draw.
Yeah.
Do we drop Jackson double draw?
I think that's what it is, because we were going to double draw anyway, weren't we?
Yes. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's see what we draw. There's 1 fresh card. That's not a... Is that an interesting fresh card? Could we use it here?
Yeah, I'm just wondering. It's a shame that Batty is difficult to use. Unless we put him on archives. Just to fire an
Yeah, he'll run R&D anyway. I don't know. They're both
So,
equally expensive at this point. Oh
uh,
man.
oh yeah, they
I'm
cost
kind of
us.
inclined to just double draw again because that gives us a super high chance of finding an agenda.
Okay, and then
Given his,
discard all that stuff.
yeah, I think we have to go for it.
Okay.
The worst case
Yeah.
is him running HQ a bunch of times actually. I'm fairly worried about that.
Yeah, we have we can pitch the agenda if we're worried. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we do get the
Bloody hell. What a
undersea.
draw.
So
Okay, first, all
do
the code gates in the bin.
yeah,
So the big question is, do we ditch Baltic or CVS? Because CVS is a liability if he runs HQ a bunch and then steals it. I think
well,
we ditch the CVS because we can friends it.
yeah, we can friends it back if we need to.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see what he thinks. At least we make him make decisions.
Alright, and we might as well think of what we're going to use Jackson for here.
Could let him trash it.
I would like to thicken R&D a bit.
Yeah, I guess it actually doesn't cost him really anything to trash it.
Yeah, he can get through R&D regardless. He might just Hail Mary run HQ 4 times. That would be a really good play. But
Yeah,
can he bring
it
himself
depends
to do
whether
that?
he thinks we discarded it or whether he thinks we drew it at all.
I mean, given the way that we play, I think it's fairly obvious that
Yeah, I mean, the chances are we drew it and we kept it.
yeah.
We can probably do that.
I haven't really done the calculation for 4 HQ runs, 1 in 5 chance of access.
It's favourable, I'm sure.
Yeah,
but maybe
not
it's
by
not
much.
that. Yeah, you could definitely miss.
I reckon it's 50 to 60% for runner, but
Yeah. When you compare it to where we were before,
exactly,
it's-
I think I'll take it any day.
yeah, just having a chance is nice.
Like, it takes a lot of guts to do the run HQ 4 times play, but that's absolutely correct here.
I don't know. I mean, R&D is really good chance as well, but maybe he can only get in there once. Yeah, he's considering using Omar and then maybe going into archives.
I mean, you would just do a normal run, wouldn't you? I don't see why. Ah, he wanted to
Yeah,
bait out
that's
Jackson.
sweet.
Yeah.
We think we binned agendas.
To be honest, oh yeah, that's something we could have done. We could have drawn a bunch of agendas and just bin all of them. I think for us it doesn't matter because either way we are popping Jackson before the access, just
Yeah.
to thicken R&D. But yeah, that's a good point.
I guess we put CVS back in, don't we?
I'm just really happy that he's actually thinking of running R&D at this point because this means he's not going for HQ. At
Yeah.
least not 4 times, so I'm happy about that. There are 3 agendas in R&D, so if we put 3 normal cards back in, that's 3 in 10, 30% to find something.
Yeah, he's 3 in 10, which is lower than running HQ 4 times.
It's lower than side games, I'll take that.
It's lower than our side games, yeah. Right.
3 untrashable cards, I guess. Ideally 1 face down, or more face downs. The more face downs, the merrier.
Do we want CVS? Just because if he gets into R&D and hits it, then
Thing is, I don't think he can run R&D twice, can he?
yeah, it's
Unless
not.
I'm
So
doing my calculations wrong. So I think it's fine.
it doesn't matter. We just put like hedge funds and stuff.
Yeah, ideally face downs because we want to ruse him into thinking that there are agendas that we pitch
Yeah,
that now go in R&D.
Should we just put our code gates back in then? I mean, it doesn't because we're not going to use the hedge funds anyway.
Yeah,
are
we're not
we?
going to. So yeah,
Put the 3 code gates.
yep. That's the biggest ruse of all time. It would be
We make
amazing
it
if he falls for it.
thinking. We're thinking hard. Yeah. He wonders whether we left an agenda in the bin.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's considering it, but since he is, we might as well sell him the story. These are agendas, all of them. That's the sales team that you're looking for.
It'll be so funny if he ran archives normally.
Nah, he's not going to. That's
No,
way too expensive.
Okay, so his HQ plan is weaker, if that's what he's going to do. But I think he's not. I think if he was doing that, he would have just done it.
Yeah, but running HQ is always a plan that he can do, last click for fun.
Oh yeah, he'll do it last click for fun and get the beta test.
Yeah, given he's running the Jackson. Oh, Omar, okay. We rest,
Oh,
yeah?
yeah.
Interesting.
So you can only do this once, can't he?
I mean, it doesn't matter. Either way, it's 6 credits for both R&D and archives, so it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. So in fact, his last 2 clicks probably will be run HQ if he doesn't win now.
Yeah, I can see that. So first we have to survive the 3 in 10.
I mean, I can't complain if he wins. He deserves it. No.
No,
Just takes money.
please. No.
Oh,
Losing him would be so painful. Please
Rufus.
don't.
Not like this, Rufus.
Yeah, not like this. This is like you could have ended us way earlier. Don't do this to us. Please no.
Da, 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 da.
Please no.
Yes.
We won a game.
Hey,
Well, Tom, we won a game.
he won a game.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe
So
it. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating so hard right now. Wow.
Yeah, we really escaped the police on this one.
I think you can say we jammied that one really hard.
We jammied.
Okay, watch the clock. It's coming.
Yeah. Clot. Side games. He already said GB, so
Just checking.
let's fire this. Oh, 3 ice, lovely.
Yes, that Jackson play paid off. Yeah, I think they all go on R&D. Yeah, makes sense. All right, so that does it for the day. Those were
Yeah.
very hard-fought games, but I'm glad we finally pulled out a win there.
Yeah, I'm very glad we got something.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, these are your original winning decks, and clearly you pilot them very well, even in such a
with such an epic ending to that game. I really want to focus on that very last turn, where Rufus had to choose which servers to run. It was very tricky for him, and I think he ended up making a decent call to run R&D and HQ once each, giving him a 44% chance to win. If he only ran R&D, it would be a 30% to win, because there were 10 cards in there after the Jackson shuffle and 3 agendas. HQ, on the other hand, would be 20% to win, although if he went for it 4 times, it would have gone all the way up to 59%. That, however, was still not the optimal play, which would have been to run R&D first, followed by 3 successive runs on HQ for a 64% chance to win. But yeah, the biggest problem is not so much that, it's hard to calculate these numbers. I think most people have kind of an intuition of probabilities, so they can make roughly sensible decisions. The biggest problem is actually perceiving the board state from the opposite side, the runner side, without all the information. We can easily crunch these numbers because we know where the agendas are as the co-op, but the runner doesn't. This is what the runner sees. If you were to spend a lot of time doing the analysis, I think you'll come up with a situation like this. You notice the co-op installed Jackson the last turn and went for a double draw. This firstly implies that the mandatory draw was not an agenda, because if it was, we would have Balticked out for the win. So the only possible agenda cards that we might have drawn into our hand are those from the double draw, which which could be very possible. Any or all of these 4 cards could be agendas. So we want to split this into 2 cases. The first case is where there is at least one agenda in the 4 cards that we drew on our last turn. In that scenario, what would we have done? We would clearly have ditched all the agendas into the bin except for one. Holding extra agendas would be stupid given how porous HQ is, and we want to hold at least one because then we can guarantee ourselves to win if we survive the following turn. This has an 89.4% chance of happening. Overwhelming, because there were so many agendas left in the bottom of our deck and we were drawing 4 cards that turn. So this was the very, very likely scenario that was going to happen. So as the runner, I would basically gear my strategy assuming that that is the case, in which case running HQ it seems to be the most sensible strategy. R&D is actually a pretty awful choice given that particular situation, because Jackson was out and the runner had no easy access to archives. Usually you would run archives to pop the Jackson before going to R&D to ensure that your R&D access would yield maximum profit, but in terms of agenda density, but the runner did not have that option there. As you saw, he was agonizing over the fact that he couldn't perform an Omar run and then choose to instead not trigger Omar and access archives instead, switch and bait and hopefully get agendas in the bin instead. He couldn't force agendas from the bin into R&D safely because both R&D and archives were too taxing. So running HQ made even more sense in that scenario. Well, that was a very tough game and very well played to Rufus. The early game was played very well by him and we basically had no business winning that game. But at the end of the day, that is what makes Netrunner the most fun. When you're fighting back from a losing position for ever since the mid game all the way to the late game, but somehow managed to pull off the extremely unlikely win. That satisfaction is glorious, and we both felt that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this series with myself and Rotom. It was pretty fun pushing it out. Let me know if you'd like to see any more of these. I'll try to find more collaborators as we move along. In the meantime, thanks for watching and happy net running. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.